It will take several days for Klinovka to reach the fishing ground, the southernmost Kuril Islands. That's where immense schools of migrating sari flock in the end of summer. Meanwhile, the crew habitually takes their places and everybody gets down to their work. The fishermen have reached their destination. It's night, the perfect time for fishing. The crew is deciding whether they should set a trap here. Shall we set a trap up then? I say we don't. Why not? We can get at least 1 ton. On the port side. That way. On the starboard side. Fishing sari makes for an astonishing scene. It can leave anyone impressed. Salty sailors find special kind of joy in it and impatiently wait for the start of a new season. Sari is being caught at night with a light beam. Powerful lamps hang all over the stern. Schools of fish attracted by bright light get into the trap, prepared underwater. The trap has cleared the board. Turning on the remaining lamps on starboard. Basically, sari is a kind of fish that responds to light. Depending on the water temperature, depending on the voltage that we set up here, the fishing goes differently. When we step on a fish school or on a field, we transfer it from port to starboard. And when it's gathered under the central shot, we turn on the red light. The fish freezes on the spot, and they have no way to get out of the trap. It sort of starts boiling. The crew on duty is on deck. Sailors pull up the trap, but it seems they are off to a rocky start. There's very few fish inside. Fishermen call it a blank. Completely blank. Not exactly. Maybe 50 kilos. This can happen. The pump wouldn't even take it. Yeah, no point. This is just a first try, something like a practice. Seasoned seamen say fishing is like an ocean wave. One moment you are down, next moment you can easily go up. Bad luck will later turn into a good one. The experienced captain explains, the water temperature is not right. That's why there's no catch. At the moment, the fish don't respond to light. The temperature is 15 degrees. So the fish are just running around the boat right now, non-stop. The captain makes contact with other vessels in the area to check up on the situation with his colleagues. So we've caught about 3 or 4 tons just now. Is that it? Yeah, nothing else there. I hear you, Vladimirovich. Okay then, good luck. All the best to you too. All the best. But the fishing just doesn't go well today. A streak of bad luck continues. A storm alert was issued to all vessels. It's no longer safe to keep on fishing. Klinovka drops anchor in a bay near Shikatan Island. The crew is allowed to retire till tomorrow. Many years ago, straight after school, Nikolai Sidorov went into the fleet service in search for excitement. And now, for as long as his strength and his health would allow it, he'll never become a land person again. I'm drawn to sea. You know, I just got used to it. I don't want to fuss around on land to look for another job. I don't want all that. I'm used to this. Everything here is familiar. I do a tour and then I have time to relax. Nikolai has been working on fishing boats for more than 20 years. At first, he was a simple deckhand. Then he graduated from a nautical school and became a trawl master. A trawl master plays an even more important role. Finding fish is one thing, and preparing rigs is another. If you do it wrong, it doesn't matter that they found the fish. You won't catch anything. Fishing results depend on how well the trawl is prepared. Catching sari is one of the most physically challenging kinds of fishing. Wenches are not enough, and the crew has to manually hoist up the trap with weights and fish. Especially when the weather is bad, nets start swinging 1 meter here, 2 meters there, and it can become quite difficult. And when a trap brings little fish, so you pull them one after another, by morning you get what they call monkey hands. Daytime means rest. People recover their strength before the night shift and go about their personal business. Radio officer Sergei Shashev is a Mr. Fix-It-All. He knows how to handle just about any device, be it a radio, a sonar, or a hair trimmer. On top of everything else, he's an onboard stylist. Oops. So, are you ready? Well, Sergei, a crew cut? Sergei is one of the most experienced crew members. Sailing different vessels, he's been all over the globe, from South America to Scandinavia. Keeping him company on every tour of Klinovka is Gerda, a gorgeous blondie and the only female on this ship. Oh, now. Come here. This is Gerda. She's been going to sea with me for 7 years. No one to leave her with. And now we are going for a walk. Engineer Viktor Tsibenko spends his free time in his quarters. His favorite pastime is reading. Going on tour, he takes an electronic book with him, but his home boasts a real well-stocked library. I prefer detective stories, historical novels. I really like The Diamond Chariot. I reread it several times. It's really good. Akunin and his Fandorin series have basically become classics. I think everyone read it several times by now. Talking about historical books, I also like Valentin Pikul. Yes, I love Pikul. Whatever book you pick, it's very interesting. I like the favorite historical novel. Also, Peter the Great and Catherine the Great. I'm very much into those times, that period of history. The wind is running wild over the seascape. Visibility gradually deteriorates. The first mate calls a sailor on duty, Eduard Bury, to the bridge. It wouldn't hurt to consult another experienced person with a good eye. Good evening. Hello. With the onset of darkness, Klinovka makes a stop again, waiting for schools of sari. The captain personally guides the fishing process from the deck. Go on, work the pump. This time, the fisherman got lucky. The trap is not empty. The catch is not big, but it's better than nothing. A special powerful hydraulic pump transfers sari from the net onto the ship. The crew's spirits are clearly improving. Now we have them biting. Finally, Ilya can see a real fishing in the ocean, the real reason for his coming here. The second go. It's going well. But Fisherman's happiness didn't last long. An unwelcome guest came by the sari school. The predator was attracted by the light and the numerous fish. Guests like this get into Fisherman's way quite often. The problem is that when they approach, they scare away all the fish. So we pull up the trap and it's half empty, or even completely empty. Sometimes you have a shark gate crashing, sometimes it's a whale. You get fur seals, you get many other creatures. And it's not so bad when predators simply scare off the fish, but when they end up in the trap themselves, like this ray, fishermen have bigger problems. We pull up the trap, for example, and a whale comes and starts chasing sari. Fountains of water everywhere. Sharks also get caught in the nets, in the trap. Actually, they gnaw their way out and swim away. But our trawl masters and deckhands have to repair it afterwards. And the fish itself is not likely to follow orders. At any moment, the fish school can move aside, leaving the vessel without a catch again. And then even the bright light won't be of any use. The fish has left while we were standing. It's got enough of light. It doesn't stay at the hull all the time. It follows the light a bit and then leaves. That's it. It got sick of light. Kalinivka is waiting for the nightfall to start catching sari again. In the caboose, cook Victor is preparing dinner for 20 people. Bread is baked on board. The rest of food supplies are stocked before departure. Victor has been in fleet as long as he can remember, starting from his army service, so he knows all trade secrets of marine cuisine. I think there's actually nothing special about it, except that the ship is rolling, so you have to think how to attach all the things you have to tie them up so they don't fly around during a storm. On land, you can just put it down and go somewhere. But here, you put it down, and the moment you turn away, it can fly somewhere. Victor is a professional cook from Belgrade. For every tour, he flies in from thousands of kilometers away through the entire country. That's life. If you want to provide for your family, you have to work somewhere. So we come here out of despair. Here we have a chance to earn at least something. You cannot earn this kind of money on land anyway. Time on board is 1932. Dinner. Enjoy your meal. The mess hall is where people have their meals and fun. Also, it's where birthdays and New Year are celebrated. On these special occasions, the crew always enjoys a small feast prepared by the cook. It can depend on the weather conditions. They can ask to prepare something specific. But mostly, it's on birthdays and other holidays when they ask to make a cake. The onboard diet is excellent, but staying away from land makes you crave for something familiar, home-cooked. That's why fishermen always bring on board all sorts of tinned goods prepared by their wives.
He loves salad from tomatoes and cucumbers. He always says, I'm going to take cucumbers and tomatoes, put them in my fridge, and at least for half a month, I can eat home-cooked food.
The wife of deckhand Ilya Kasyanenko jokes, while her husband lives and eats at sea, she'll forget how to cook.
No one to cook for. I used to cook for 3 people. Big pots, buckets even, but now it's one spoonful for Nika and that's it.
At least in these 3 months, Ilya will definitely learn some great ways to cook fish. In this business, no housewife can beat the fisherman of Kalinovka.
Oh, he's actually very good at frying. Actually, I never scale fish or cut it or fry it. He does everything. He does everything, and he does it very well. He's also very good at salting fish, salmon or any other fish, so I never even touch it.
The sun slowly approaches the horizon. The crew is preparing for the night shift. The sonar technician is closely watching his instruments. Finding schools of sari in the ocean without sonar is next to impossible. Equipment helps to determine the exact place for fishing. Detecting fish. It has an antenna extending under the bottom of the boat. And this antenna rotates and searches for schools of fish. And then we set course for that school and prepare a trawl or a trap. When you can see underwater, it's very good, very useful. Kalinovka's sonar detected a huge school of sari. Sailors on the deck and bridge sprang into action. While luck is on their side, they need to set a trap and catch as much fish as possible. Again and again, fishermen lower down the heavy trap and then pull it back up. Dog Eric, as a proper crew member, takes active part in the process. Enough, Mikhailich! And this is the moment which makes sari fishing a must-see. Thousands of small fish flooded with a red light jump out of the water, creating millions of splashes. The catch amounts to several tons. Well, Ilya, nice sight. Amazing. First time I see something like that. Today is the first good day. Nice haul. My favorite type of fishing, I guess. Why? Because the fishing is unpredictable. To have success, as they say, you have to go at it every day. Sari is a harsh type of fishing because every night makes a difference, and it shows in the morning. Some got a catch, some didn't. The catch directly influences the fisherman's payment. More fish mean bigger compensation. Every successful shift boosts up the crew's morale. Cold, moisture, exhaustion, none of that matters if the cargo hold is filled to the brim. The fisherman profession will stay useful for many years to come because it's useful. And humanity needs fish that can be caught only at sea or in the ocean. I think there will be need for fishermen for many more years. Early in the morning, Kalinovka approaches a factory ship Zaliv Vostoka. This is where fishermen hand over their night catch. Tons of fish are washed into a special bag and stored in the refrigerator. In its heyday, Kalinovka used to deliver 50 tons a day. But now, at the very beginning of the fishing season, catch size is by far not so impressive. The expedition, though, has just started. The crew has half a year ahead of them. There's sea, which means there's fish in the sea. People always catch something. Sooner or later, every fisherman starts to think about the day when he has to come ashore for good. Some push those thoughts away. Some, on the contrary, want to quit it all and start living a normal life. The sea has always been and will always be keeping fishermen and their families apart. I would never want my grandson to go to sea. It's better if he finds some office job where it's warm and there's no winds or raging storms, where it's calm and quiet, so he can be with his family and children every day. At first, this lifestyle and the romantic aura of the ocean are fascinating, and then they become so overwhelming that the ship feels like a second home and the crew like a family. Deckhand Ilya, who went on a 3-month fishing expedition, and his young wife, who's waiting for him on land, have yet to find out the meaning of the phrase, "the sea doesn't let go."
To be honest, I'm not ready to accept that he'll be going out to sea for more than half a year at a time. I mean, it doesn't really matter how much money he earns. No, but it's his choice. And he's my husband, and more importantly, he's my good friend. And I respect his choices. So if he wants to become a sailor, then he'll become a sailor. Vladivostok always needs fish.
Yet again, Klinivka sails into the vastness of the ocean in search of a better catch. Every day on the ship will be similar to any other, and at the same time very different. Monotonous landscapes of the Pacific Ocean will many times be replaced by the vivid colors of light fishing and stormy skies. This crew won't come back to their land till spring. The fishermen will continue doing their hard and dangerous job at the edge of the earth in the realm of waves and harsh northern wind.